Hi, this is Jeff from Michigan Michael Chekhov Classes, and this is my Comedy of Errors vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about a few things that I've been working on since my last vlog. The first thing I want to talk about is that yesterday I went to the Inspired Acting Lab run by my colleague Lionel at the University of Windsor, and it was fantastic. I really learned a lot. I brought some text from Adriana again and worked on that, and it gave me a lot of confidence. A lot of the other students reacted very positively to that monologue and my work with it, so I think that I might be on the right track, at least with Adriana. Now, with the show as a whole, who knows? I timed it, the whole thing again today, and it's running just the dialogue at about 50 minutes, which is okay. I actually thought it was going to be much longer. I actually had a nightmare that it was going to be much longer. I think in my last video I kind of mentioned that this may be so huge that I don't know what to do with it, but 50 minutes is really workable. I imagine that I'm going to have to add at least 15 minutes for a lot of the business that I'm going to be doing throughout the play. I imagine that I will be fighting with myself at certain times, making entrances and exits around myself. I imagine that I'm going to be using this centralized door for the play. I also imagine that I'm going to be using mirrors throughout to be my other characters, particularly when I meet myself for the first time. I think I'm going to be using a mirror for that, but I don't know. Those are just my initial thoughts, and I haven't even gotten to that point yet. My first goal is to get this memorized, which may be backwards to some people, but I really feel like I want to get a real handle on the text and then build the play out from the text. So I don't know if that's going to work or not, but there it is. There's a lot of uncertainty with creating this project. It's new to me every single day, which is actually super exciting. And I'm really excited about that aspect of the project. This is the first project I've ever worked on really that was for me, something that I really wanted to do, something that I really felt was inspired by my own creative need. So we'll see. I am talking a little bit today about my Comedy of Errors, and I'm talking about Dromio of Ephesus, and this is my imaginary body for Dromio of Ephesus. Dromio of Ephesus is the servant of the guy who lives in the town. So he would be the servant who we meet sort of. He's not the first servant we meet, but he is definitely the first servant that we get to know. And he is, for me, all Ringo Starr. 100% Ringo Starr. 1960s Ringo Starr. Cartoon Ringo Starr. Not the real Ringo Starr, because the real Ringo Starr is actually not nearly as dumb as he was pretended to be in the 60s. He got actually super cool and debonair later on in life. He really did. But in the 60s, he was like, hello, I'm Ringo. Hello, how are you? And I kind of really like that. Dromios, both Dromios, are based on the Arlecchino archetype, or the pseudolus archetype, if you're familiar with The Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. So he is the smart yet dim-witted slave. He's clever, he's street smart, he's not book smart at all, but he sees through the etiquette and the I guess he sees through the social norms and gets right to the truth of the matter. So the adjectives I have for him are dim-witted, street smart, he's a survivor, he's simple-minded, he sees things simply, he is a faithful servant, he is subservient. I have Arlecchino, he's servile. So those are my ideas for the Comedy of Errors my character for Dromio. So here, let me work a little bit on the Dromio characterization. Why, mistress, sure my master is stark mad. When I desired him to come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. "'Tis dinner time," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "The meat doth burn," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Will you come home?" quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Where is the 1,000 marks thou hast of me, villain?" "The meat," quoth I, "doth burn." "My gold," quoth he. "Will you, my mistress, sir?" "Hang up thy mistress, I know not thy mistress. Out on thy mistress." Anyway, that's my attempt at getting started. I'm still reaching for lines here, but I think that's kind of the direction I'm going to go with this characterization. As always, thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, please like it physically by pushing the button, subscribe, comment, ask me some questions. I love questions, and I'll see you guys later.